Be counted in the grand census of past students. Please take only 2 minutes of your time to complete the form, the Google form, by visiting the reunion social media platforms. Join me in making this event a memorable one. I'm calling my classmates of 1988 to come join me so that we can have an unforgettable time. Just like the old times, the old fun times of long ago. I'm calling on Benicia, Nelsia, Vida, Jan, Rose, and Rita, and all the others to come join me so we can have a good time. Also, come challenge the fastest runner of Pascal's house and the highest jumper. Remember what Mr. Edwards said on Saturday night about the reunion and St. Andrews High School. Don't miss out. Come join in the fun. See you there. Me the booyah. Hi guys, it's Myrtle. The smallest one.
Get ready, be ready, stay ready for the Grand Reunion 2025. St. Andrews High School alumni, stay locked in for plans, interviews, and events. Save the date, July 6th to 12th, 2025. Be counted and see you there. Get ready, be ready, stay ready for the Grand Reunion 2025. St. Andrews High School alumni, stay locked in for plans, interviews, and events. Save the date, July 6th to 12th, 2025. Be counted and see you there. Get ready, be ready, stay ready for the Grand Reunion 2025. St. Andrews High School alumni, stay locked in for plans, interviews, and events. Save the date, July 6th to 12th, 2025. Be counted and see you there. Get ready.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I am Catherine Irish here with you from the St. Andrews High School Grand Reunion 2025 Planning Committee. I am one of the PR team members, and tonight we want to refreshen your memory of the Grand Reunion 2025 that's planned for the 6th to the 12th of July. And so we have been a bit silent for a while, and we just want to let everyone know, or St. Andrews High School alumni know, that we have not fallen asleep. We, even if you haven't heard of us for a while, we have been doing some planning and arranging and organizing and scheduling in the background. And at this time, we wanted to let our audience know about some of the things that are on stream and coming on stream very shortly. And we were having some technical difficulties earlier, so I want to apologize for our tardiness in not starting on time. And but we are here, and we just want to keep the buzz about the Grand Reunion 2025 in the airspace, in your ears, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your planning for July of 2025. We had intended to have Miss Miriam Luke from the NECS Outreach Committee to let you guys know of what the plans are for the reunion where that committee is concerned. However, as I said, we were experiencing some technical difficulties, and at one point we did have Miriam on board behind the scenes, and we somehow lost her, and we are not able to make contact with her at this time so that we could get her on here. But you know, the march continues, and we if we cannot get her on tonight, most definitely I'm sure we would have other opportunities where she can come back and share with us the plans of the NECS outreach. I will not be here alone. I am awaiting my sidekick, none other than Everton Robin, better known as Banky or Banker. So I'm just waiting for him to get here. But in the meantime, seeing that we did say that the NECS outreach committee would have been represented tonight, and this is not the case, but just to enlighten others in general, yes, this is the St. Andrews High School Grand Reunion, and our basic history about St. Andrews. We know that the school has closed its doors. I won't get into the reasons why at this time. And however, we know the purpose and the significance of St. Andrews High School in the whole Northeast region. And so St. Andrews High School is no more. However, we have in existence the Northeast Comprehensive School. And so we know that this current school serve basically the same purpose that St. Andrews High School had served when its doors were opened. And so we feel that we should have a connection. We should have a link between the St. Andrews High alumni and the NECS the NECS school. And these are our people, our children, some of the persons who may have attended St. Andrews High School. They have their children or their grandchildren even attending NECS. They have their, relatives, cousins, nephews, nieces, however we think about it. So NECS can, if you want to look at it, is an extension of the St. Andrews High School. And not only the St. Andrews High School, but we know that at one point, the village of Marigot also had its very own high school in the name of Marigot Foundation I think it was Marigot Foundation School or something like that. So we are all one people, and we, the people of the Northeast, value education, and it is of great importance that in that we have a secondary school serving our communities and carrying on um, from where St. Andrews would have let off. And so I just wanted to explain that so everyone would have a better understanding of what's the connection with the St. Andrews High School Grand Reunion and Northeast Comprehensive. So it is on that basis. And we feel that one of the things when in the preliminary discussions about coming together, forming this group to plan the grand reunion, a common thing that was spoken of was to give back to our community. And so we wanted to sort of highlight an area where we could really impact the lives of the young people in our community. And where else to go? The NECS. So that's where all of this has come to fruition. And so we are hoping that we can really be impactful, making that connection with the Northeast Comprehensive School. And after the reunion, hopefully that relationship can be fostered even stronger. So we are hoping that things can take root in that direction. For now, I am probably just going on. So I would ask my engineer for us to take a break, and we can put in one or two ads. So take it away, Mr. Engineer, with an ad.
Get ready, be ready, stay ready for the Grand Reunion 2025. St. Andrews High School alumni, stay locked in for plans, interviews, and events. Save the date, July 6th to 12th, 2025. Be counted and see you there. Get ready, be ready, stay ready for the Grand Reunion 2025. St. Andrews High School alumni, stay locked in for plans, interviews, and events. Save the date, July 6th to 12th, 2025. Be counted and see you there.
Okay, so we are back, and we're going to move on because time is of the essence, and I know everyone has their busy schedules. So as I before the break, I was speaking about the connection between the St. Andrews High School alumni and the Northeast Comprehensive School. I'm still waiting for my sidekick. I don't see him as yet, so I'll just highlight a few things that people are waiting to hear. So I have to say that the planning committee has put together a schedule for the reunion, and we are planning to publish that information very soon. Hopefully, we can do that in the next few days. Also, the well, not necessarily the planning committee, but there was an organization that was reinstated in the name of the St. Andrews High School Past Students Incorporation, or St. Andrews Past Students Foundation. So it was registered, or it is registered in the United States of America. And at this point in time, we are really asking for the alumni to really, how should I say it, solidify their commitment to keeping the St. Andrews High School alive in some fashion, and we are asking for donations. Now, the foundation has, I keep saying foundation, but it's association. The association has created a PayPal and a Zelle account so that you can send in your donations, and they both have the same email address, and that is sapsainc@gmail.com. So I'll repeat that again. It's sapsainc@gmail.com. So we are welcoming all your donations for if you can do PayPal or Zelle, you will use that email address to send your donations. And I understand with the people in the US, you get a tax deduction for making your donations. And I think they say now is tax season there. So all the Americans, so send your American dollars to PayPal or Zelle at your convenience, sapsainc@gmail.com. It's actually running at the bottom of the screen. So we are hoping to see donations coming in. A lot of people have been asking about the t-shirts, and soon to come will be a website where you can purchase your t-shirts in your house colors. Charles, I'm a Charlesite. So all the other houses, Gums, Pascal, and Stevens houses, the t-shirts, the Grand Reunion 2025 t-shirts will be available soon for purchase on a website, which of course will be communicated to you as to where you can get that done. All right. I spoke about the reunion schedule, and I just wanted to highlight again. I know that earlier I spoke about the NECS Outreach Committee. We have other committees on the Greater Planning Committee, We have a sports. We have a sports and cookout committee. We have a data collection committee, which my sidekick, who is coming on, Banker Robin, he is the team leader for the data collection committee. And so I'm waiting for when he comes on that he can speak more about his committee. We also have the health and wellness committee, and we have a fundraising committee, a PR committee, of course, and the banquets and awards committee. So hopefully I can get somebody from the leaders or a member from each of those committee to come on at some point to give us some little sound bites of what we can expect. In the meantime, I can just give you a little detail on on some of the various committees. So for instance, like the banquet and awards committee, we have a quite capable team that is planning a wonderful um, grand affair for the grand reunion. And so we are hoping that we can get them to come on and give some more details about that. But whilst I'm at it, I can give you a brief idea of what the schedule would look like. So we plan to kick off the reunion on the 6th of July. And of course, we are planning an opening ceremony, which will be in a form of a church service. And that will be held at the Marigot Methodist Church. Of course, the date, the time, and things like that will be further communicated. However, we have to recognize the Methodist Church because they were the founders of the St. Andrew's High School. And so it's only fitting that we would have our opening ceremony at the Methodist Church. And there should be no question as to why we are having it at Marigot Methodist Church. We know that the Marigot Methodist Church is the largest um, Methodist building in that can accommodate that event. So that's why it's held there. And of course, Marigot is in the Northeast, which is significant to the St. Andrew's High School. Yeah, significant to the St. Andrew's High School. Later on that day, we are going to have a meet and greet so that the alumni can be acquainted with each other. We're going to meet up with our past classmates, our old friends, our friends that we have maintained throughout the years, our teachers, and just get reacquainted with each other. And we are hoping that we can have a grand time then. Also, again, the finer details will be communicated, but this is just to give you a synopsis of what is being put together for the grand reunion. And then on the 7th, we have what is called a community outreach. So that's the second day of our reunion. We plan to have a community outreach. As I said earlier on, one of the underlying factors of planning the grand reunion was to give back to our community. So we are going to try our best to touch as many of the Northeast communities, including the Kalinago territory, although they are in the east, but they were a big part of the St. Andrews High School family. So we consider them as part of the Northeast as well. So the community outreach would be a mix of different things. We know the Kalinago territory, they have all of their Kalinago arts and crafts. So um, the idea is to see how we can patronize as much as possible. Some other communities do not have that kind of commercial environment with the arts and craft. So the community outreach in, say, Marigot or Wesley might look a little different. It might be painting a bus stop. It might be feeding the elderly. So whatever the community is requires in a short space of time, because we only have 1 week and only 1 day allotted for the community outreach. So yeah, so on the 7th we're going to be out in the community, meeting the people in the community, reacquainting ourselves, of course, and just participating in some sort of community service as the need may arise. And on the 8th, I know the wellness and the health and wellness committee, they are planning this grand affair. They have their team of medical practitioners, nurses, doctors, other medical practitioners planning and preparing for that day. The final details, of course, will be communicated as they unfold. On the 9th, we plan to have our sports day. And you know, at St. Andrews High School, Sports Day was the mecca event of the entire school year, I have to say. And you know, I would see on the page, you know, everybody shouting Charlesites, Gumsites, Stephenites, Pascalites. You know, earlier we saw Myrtle helping to promote the grand reunion, and she made sure to say that she was the fastest and highest jumper from the Pascal's house. So we got to get the fastest runner and runners and the highest jumpers from the other houses now, because Myrtle has put out her challenge and she sounds like she's ready for sports day on the 9th of July. On the 10th, we plan to have NECS outreach. I don't want to preempt what the day would look or the time would look like, but of course it would be to interact with some of the students and teachers from the NECS. So we are aware that school will be closed by the 10th of July, but we are hoping that to foster that connection with the school, that they will come on board with us to accommodate us during that time. And I wouldn't say anything further on that, because tonight was supposed to be their night to share their plans. So they will have another opportunity to come back on. So I would leave that to them to share on exactly what they're going to plan and how it would be done. Also on the 10th, that's when we have our grand gala affair, the banquet and award, and it will be held so it will be in the evening. The NECS outreach would be during the day, maybe sometime in the morning. And our grand affair, the banquet and award, would be held at the Intercontinental Hotel in Portsmouth at the Cabarets. And so we want you to get ready. Make sure you get all your gala. I'm not sure if it's going to be, if you want to go Meta Gala, but get your gala attire ready because it's going to be a real grand affair. We have further information on that as to we're still fine-tuning the cost and everything. So that definitely will be relayed as as confirmation is received. Okay, so the 11th, which is the Friday, we plan to just have a free day, meaning we don't have any specific activity schedule because we know that persons may be coming just for the reunion, which is a week. So it will be a short time and you may need time to meet up with your family and friends and maybe just explore Dominica on your own or parts of Dominica on your own and do some personal stuff that you intended to. So that day would be a free day where you can, just be leisure. And on the 12th, which is the last day, we are planning a cookout and a talent extravaganza. So the cookout would be during the day, and the talent extravaganza would be in the nighttime. These details would be communicated to you. Some people may wonder, why are we doing a cookout on the Saturday, which is the last day, and not do the banquet there? But we were not able to get the venue on that day. We actually did want to have the gala on the 12th, but it did not happen like that. So we just had to work with what we have. I know you have heard me for the past maybe half an hour. So my sidekick is here. So I'm just going to let him jump in. As I said, he is Everton Robin, aka Banker or Banky, and he's our team leader for the data collection committee. And I will give him the floor so that he can speak more about his committee and what we are expecting from you and what is required. So take it away, Banker. You're muted. Unmute. Still no volume. Your mic is on, but no volume. Okay, so it seems as if Banker needs to work out his audio. So we'll just wait for him to get back on. So whilst we're waiting for Banker to come back on,
Catherine, I'll just join you for a second. Hi, everybody. Good night. So, sorry that our plans kind of changed. Now, as you see, I'm still at work. I wasn't planning to come on this live, just behind the scene. But yeah, the reunion is on. Reunion is on, and it's going to be good. It's going to be grand. As you see, we picked out a very nice spot for you, the Continental Hotel, is based on the response we have gotten so far, we expect a lot of people, and the areas closer to Wesley or between the Kalinago territory and Kalibishi don't have any venue that could accommodate us. So based on the anticipated amount, so we were looking around, and the Continental was our best option. So, but again, there's still limited space over there. So you have to plan out and make sure you secure your tickets early. And yeah, we have a ballpark for the cost, but I wouldn't disclose it until we finalize. So, but that should be coming out pretty soon. And obviously we already signed a contract, and there's quite a bit of money that has to be going with that contract, and then we have to make another payment in March. So based on that amount that we have to pay, we would really appreciate it if you start to buy your tickets early, and those tickets should be out soon. We'll give you various options to buy your tickets, so we can get that process going. But the reunion will be very good. It will be grand, and you're gonna see some people that you've never seen in a long time. You don't want to miss that. I tell my children, I left high school over 30 years ago, and some of my classmates, I've never seen them since I left. So I have an opportunity now. I don't know when I'll get another opportunity again. So we should really try to make the time to get out there. So in a reunion, it's gonna be people from 1979 all the way back to 2006. So it's gonna be a grand event. The sports day, the gala, the cookouts. We're gonna have a good time. And if you have any, there will be also, apart from what Catherine mentioned, there will be some fringe activities going on. So we apart from our main activities, they're gonna be other activities, and you can also organize your stuff, and we can help to relay that through the group, which we have quite a bit good cross section of the past student population already. So we are looking forward to that. It's only 7 months away, all right? Actually, a little less than 7 months away. So make sure you plan out well. The only event that we are going to be asking to pay to get to is the gala. Obviously, it's gonna cost some money, but the other events still need some funds, right? Like we have the sports day and the health outreach and the other activities. They're gonna be costs associated with them, but not as much as a gala. So we'll still need your help with the fundraiser and so on. And again, I know Catherine mentioned it, but we are registered in the US nonprofit 501c3. So those of you that reside in the US, you can make your donation tax deductible to the organization, right? So that is that should be a little plus for you to give. And we also gonna put out a GoFundMe page by next week for sure. It should be up, and so that means whichever place you're located, you can also give to the cause. So we are looking forward towards you for your help. We will have T-shirts. We'll have all the little memorabilia that we're gonna be posting on the website and so on, and that's part of the support. And if you just want to make a donation, that is also very welcome. So I wouldn't say much more here now. If Catherine, if you're on, you can take over again.
Okay, so I think you wrapped up some bits and pieces that I left out. Do you know if Banker is able to come back on?
Yeah, I haven't seen him. He
Oh.
hasn't come back on it yet.
Well, I think
So.
that we can wrap it up. I would just want to say, because I know Banker would want to mention the Google form for registering, because we really would like to get the numbers in. So we have booked the hotel. So as many people as possible, we would like you to register with us so we know the numbers that we are working with for the gala event. And of course, as Wrigley said, we're going to have a grand time. We're going to have a grand time meeting up with all of our classmates and, past teachers, and just, maybe rekindling friendships and reminiscing on the good times that we had at our beloved St. Andrews High School. So remember, it's July 6th to 12th. You can start, booking your flights so that you can get the best rates, and don't delay, and just book those flights. And as I said, and as Wrigley said, we have more detailed information about the price for the banquet, and that's the only event on our schedule that you would really have to personally pay for. But of course, planning the other committees. I'm getting a feedback. So planning the other committees, going through their different plans, they too have
Banker mute your mic.
And so we are impressing upon you to make your donations, right? Remember, St. Andrews being your foundation, and it was a solid foundation, and it was an impressionable experience upon your life. And so we are hoping that St. Andrews can live on in some form or fashion, not just in our minds or in our hearts, but hopefully something grander can come out from this grand reunion. And if our much able president, executive chair, does not have anything further to say, I would say
Yeah, Banker was just on. I don't. It seemed like he's having some technical problem. Yeah, but yeah. So this you had to join an impromptu here, but hopefully we can get Miriam again and the other people with the banquet. I know people want to know about the actual cost and more details on that.
yes,
You're going to one of the top venues in Dominica.
That's right.
It's gonna cost us something, but it's gonna be a memorable time. It's gonna be good. you're gonna, well, dress to impress. Come.
Yes, it's a black tie
And come to have a good
event.
time. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be we're gonna make it a time to remember. I think
Yes.
Banker is back on. Let me see if I can get him back on the stage.
Yes, guys, it's gonna be the banquet will be a black tie event. So pull out those tucks and those ball gowns. All right, Banker, is your audio working now? Something.
The technical guys seem to be having some technical issues. What?
What?
We don't hearing you, man.
That's a paradox.
Wow. Anyway, man, I can't hear you, man. You're like you have no voice right now. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the reunion. I'll be heading down to Dominica in a few days for the Wesley reunion, and then a few months after that, back for the St. Andrews reunion. And yeah, so we're gonna try to give you some more updates, a little more regular. I know some people start to wonder what's going on, but we are working. We are working in the background. I say for those people that in the U or anywhere, we have Zelle. We have a Zelle that you can make donation. We need money. We need money. It's gonna cost a lot of money to make it happen. And you have obviously the PayPal, and then we're gonna put the GoFundMe that anybody can donate from anywhere. And you have a few months to do so. And don't forget, try to get your ticket in advance, and that will really help to make us get the funds that we need. Right. So, Banker, you still having problem? You want to try again, or we'll just end here? So I can. No, we're not hearing you. So anyway,
Yes. So we can end here, and as
oh, can the Kalinago with painted? Maybe you should check out some of the in the comment section.
Okay.
All right, let us check out some of them.
Okay, let me check.
All right, good night, Cara Charles and Batilia and Kalian and Myrtle. Myrtle, I think Myrtle bought a ticket already. Myrtle is ready to go. Pascal's in the house. Yellow. Yeah, you know what? Gums in the house, so right? Gums in the house, too.
Where the child's eyes? I need to go in the comments, man.
Yeah, we'll be putting the program on there, the whole list of activities. Good night, Bernadette and Gabby. Gabby, we started late. All right. And someone asked, can the Kalinago students wear their Kalinago traditional wear with painted bodies? And that's for which event? I mean, it however you want. Once you well, you know what, Bernadette, which event are you talking about?
I don't think it's a church service she's referring to. I mean, I think a headdress might be fine, but
for the sports day, or if it's something the traditional wear to a banquet, hey, I have no issues with that too. I don't know what exactly it looks like. I know the painted bodies, but I don't know what, when they say the traditional wear, I'm not sure the full picture of it. put the info for the PayPal. Yeah, we will put it back. Where is that? Yeah. So that's the PayPal. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen here.
Yes, it's
Kara,
SAPS.
Kara cannot remember her house. Oh man, Kara, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Don't feel too bad. But I can't forget.
How
Like
can you forget your house?
maybe your house wasn't doing too good in the time at the time, but maybe now you can improve things. Somebody say Charles is in charge. Man, Stephen. All right, what else here? Yeah,
Bernadette Grano, Charles all the way.
we getting ready. We getting ready. You better start exercising because the sports are gonna be a big event also. It's gonna be, as you know, we're gonna have the Lapo Carburettes, we're gonna have Carburettes. Is that Lapo Carburettes, right? And the stuff and the music, right? We're gonna have only a matching band coming on there. We're gonna make things grand. We're gonna have a lot of fun on the sports day. We're gonna have the traditional sports and the fun sports like the Lyman Spoon, the three-legged race, the tug of war. I mean, I already start going through to getting those things on my list, checking the shopping list for all these equipment that we're gonna need for all those activities. So come prepared to have fun. Make sure you exercise, right? Because you're gonna be active in Dominica. You don't want to get too tired. You have to start early to get yourself fit for all these events. So Banca is having some problems. Banca is having some problems, so you don't see. But again, people, we appreciate you watching here, and we need money to make this happen. And whatever you can give, the earlier you can give, the better. And we are looking forward to July 6th through 12. Again, as Catherine said, check for your tickets early so you can get the best deal. And looking forward to see everyone. So, Catherine, you have
Yes,
anything else?
thank you. No, I think I run my mouth a lot tonight, so I will say good night. Just keep your ears tuned in, your ears and eyes tuned in to the St. Andrews High School Facebook page, because we will be bringing you more sound bites as the weeks progress. We didn't get Miriam Luke on tonight because of technical difficulties. So we are anticipating that we will have her back very soon. And of course, as you can see, Banker was trying to get on as well, so he too will be on, and the other members from the other committees will be on, and we're trying to get some other interesting people to come on to these sound bites. So we just ask you to keep tuning and keep St. Andrews High School alive, even if the doors are closed. So thank you. Good night, everyone. If I don't get to come on here between now and the 25th of December, I want to bid you and your household a very Merry Christmas, and hope you have a festive, enjoyable time. But also remember the reason for the season, and that is the birth of the one and only true Christ, Yeshua. Thank you.
All right. All right, Catherine, again, thanks everyone for listening. I jumped in here and I'm going to try to find myself out here to get to my house. Have a good night. I'm looking forward to see you all in the reunion. Looking forward to see some donations on the account, and we will be transparent with our accounting and show you what we receive and so on. And for those in the US that need the tax information for the deduction, we'll also be giving that. So thank you all. Bye-bye. Good night.